Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you so much for opening the video. I'm Claudia and I'm in Jamaica. This video is just an update of what's happening on the boulevard. I'm on the boulevard, actually heading west. So the area between Duhaney Park and 6 Mile Bridge, they've undertaken to widen it as part of the infrastructure work that's happening on the Mandela highway. So as you can see, we have lots of heavy-duty equipment working in this area. So basically, Jamaicans, if you don't need to be right here, then I suggest you find an alternate route. I'm actually heading onto the north-south highway because I'm heading into Draxhall, then into Ocho Rios. So they've given us a very deep trench here. I guess they're laying some pipes. And they're trying to, I guess, reroute some water lines and all of that, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, this work should be finishing by the end of the year, hopefully. So persons traveling into Spanish Town and out of Spanish Town via the Mandela Highway and the Boulevard will have an easy traffic flow. The developments, they're happening with the help of the Chinese government, and I personally welcome it. You know, a lot of persons are saying, but you're gonna lose some things and you're not gonna be, you know, we have to give up some things. But of course you have to give up some things, guys. We can't have development and not give up some things. As you can see, they're trying to widen the right side here as you exit off the Mandela onto this side of the corridor, onto the bridge, right? So I guess this bridge I'm driving under here now, the 6 Mile Bridge, they should be doing some other type of works there as well. I know we used to have some some swamps actually on the right side. I noticed they've covered those, so I guess they're putting all the pipes and everything that needs to be done. Chinese have good engineers, so they would have figured it out. You know, they're a first world country, so they would have done all of this numerous times in their country. So we welcome their expertise, guys. So they have come to Jamaica and they're helping us to sort this out. And of course, you know, our government gave them some land as one of the swaps that we could have made, because really and truly Jamaica just doesn't have the money to do any kind of infrastructure. You know, we have been struggling for a long time to try and get our country moving, and it's on the move here now. There's no turning back, so ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. And for those of you who have been following me, you know that I've been saying that you must invest in real estate, guys. Real estate is the only thing you'll have to show for all the work that you have done. So I'm approaching the overpass here now on the Mandela Highway. So to my left, they're still trying to finish the left side. That would be the side that I would drive on if I'm going into Spanish Town. So they're finished on the right side. So we're actually occupying this as if it was a dual carriageway, but it's actually going to be 3 lanes on this side and a service road to my right that will take me to the police station, Heidel group of schools, and so on. But ladies and gentlemen, real estate is always the way to go, no matter which country you live in. For those of you who went away, you went to England, you went to Canada, you went to USA, you went away in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, you would have realized that if you had invested in the real estate, then you would have been ahead of the game today. I know those of you who went to England and Canada fared out a little better than those who went to the USA, because the USA, they do have their recessions and their depressions and so on. But the real estate is the way to go. That's what kings and queens fight for. They send an entire army out to fight for land, guys. So if you look at your history, then you know what you should do in the future, right? So one of the things is to invest in real estate. I mean, every little money that you make, buy something for your house. If you have a house already, keep it in good repair. If you have a piece of land, start the process of getting it built. And certainly, if you're in St. Andrew, then the construction that's going on around us, the infrastructure works that's going on all around in St. Andrew will have a positive impact on the prices. Real estate prices will move because it's circulatory. You know, when I remember once when I was young and so I'd actually buck my toe. You know, you buck your toe in your slippers and the thing swell up and inflamed and whatever, and the doctor was giving me an injection. He was giving me an injection in my bottom, right? So I said, Doc, why you injecting me there and as my toe swell up? I said, because Claudia, it has a circulatory effect, you know. So it's the same thing. We're fixing Mandela. We're doing infrastructure work at 3 miles, 6 miles, Barbican, all around. So prices all around will move, guys. All around the prices will move. So you have your property, piece of land, you do some building on it. Don't be afraid to start the construction, because I keep saying it, at the end of the day, the only thing you'll have to show for 30, 40, 50 years of work is a piece of real estate that you've bought. You're gonna mash up the car, you're gonna mash up the blouse and all these things. So that's the only thing you'll have to show for it, right? The real estate. And so I'm still on Mandela. I notice they're on the right side. So they're trying to patch it, trying to pave. It's actually school morning tomorrow. It's gonna be September 2, first Monday morning back to school. I know some persons are not looking forward to the traffic, but when I lived in Spanish Town in the 90s, we had something similar. We had to struggle because if it rained, all the swamp out at 6 Mile would just slow us down. But at least, you know, we can see into the future now. We know that we're going to have a beautiful road. So the little pain that we're going to feel now, well, for some persons, a lot of pain that they will be feeling, but the pain will soon be gone, guys. You know, it's for the greater good, and we all want our country to look beautiful. We all want to live in Jamaica where it's just beautiful. I'm actually entering the north-south highway now. So this one was actually also, the Chinese helped us to build this one as well. The French started, couldn't complete for whatever reason, and the Chinese government stepped in with their company, China Harbor, and they brokered a deal with our government to have this road completed, and I just love it. I mean, there's some things, no matter the cost, you try and you go through and you deal with it. All right, that's just how life is, no matter the cost. So my daughter was trying to go to university, you know. She said, Mom, this is what I want to do. I want to do engineering. And she said, well, you know, it's gonna be X, Y, and Z. I said, Richie Boo, don't look at the cost. Doesn't matter the cost. What you look at is the value, the benefit. So I say, apply to the school, and if you get in, then I'll handle the cost, right? So guys, development comes at a cost. If you want to improve your life in any way, it comes at a cost. So don't be afraid to invest in yourself, invest in your children, and invest in the real estate. So all them fly-by-night things that them always come with Ponzi schemes and these things, don't get caught in those things. Don't get caught. You have to put your shoulder to the wheel. You have to spend less than you earn. That is the only way that you're going to see your way. You cannot be earning $50,000 per month and spending 60. You cannot get your money on a Friday and then you turn into the stores on Saturday and the money finish. Remember, I mean, if it takes you a whole week to earn this money, it shouldn't take you one day to spend it, because what you're saying is that your rate of spending is greater than your rate of earning, and that should not be. If that's what it is, then you will always be behind. Your rate of earning must be greater than your rate of spending. That's the only way it's going to work. The book, The Richest Man in Babylon. I want, if you haven't read that book yet, go out and read it. If you have already read it, then reread it. That book has about 7 lessons that you need to learn. It's either 7 or 8, I don't remember now. But you need to learn the 7 lessons, and then you'll be ahead, and then you'll have the cash flow, and you can invest in the real estate. You will see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And I don't want to hear that you're only earning chicken feed. Not go so. Not go so. My boss used to say that, my former boss, but a couple bosses back, used to say, Claudia, this is when we're negotiating for pay increase, you know, and he was so concerned that, oh, you give people more money and them throw it away and them still don't get ahead and blah 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 blah, you know. And in a sense he's right. He says if you are earning $1 and you cannot figure out how to spend $1 and make it work for you, even if we give you $1 million, you still will not be able to figure it out. All right, guys. So the 2 pounds that you're earning now is you're learning. You are learning how to handle this money. That's what it is. And those of you who just left school, like everything else, you're getting a startup pay. You say it's small or whatever, but you have to understand that you have to learn. So that I do with my children. As a matter of fact, I even take away half of them pay before them get it. Because I want them to be able to learn and function, because we'll always have wants, right? Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful road, north-south highway. On this highway now, it's going to take me about 45 minutes or maybe an hour if I'm cruising. Used to take me 2.5 hours just from Spanish Town to get into Ocho Rios. That's no longer the case. The faster you can go, the faster you can earn money. I mean, so why would we want to spend 2.5 hours in going through Mount Rosa and all these places? I remember one time I got stuck in Mount Rosa for 2 hours extra because 2 truckmen decided that they couldn't wait and wanted to pass each other. So, I mean, we want to move fast. Time is money, as they will tell you, right? So the faster we can go, the better for us. So we can get from point A to point B quicker, spend less time in traffic. I used to spend 3 hours in traffic trying to get from Spanish Town. I have to leave my house at 4:30 to get to work 8:30. Really? I mean, this is a drive that should only take me about 40 minutes. So you see where I'm going, guys? So we need to have this development. We need it. And now that things going on for us, I want everybody, you overseas or you live here, to be happy for us, to enjoy it. I heard a news that said they're also going to be doing a bypass from Montego Bay. So we're going to come into St. James and we shoot it left onto, I think it's Salt Pond Road, and then head back out at Fairview. I think it's Fairview Shopping Center or somewhere out that side, right? I don't know Montego Bay very well, but something like that. So, I mean, those are the things we want for Jamaica. Hasn't happened in years, but it's happening now, guys. So jump on board. Don't sit on the fence, right? Jump on board. Buy your piece of real estate. Those of you overseas, if you wait too long to do this, you will no longer be able to live here. You will only be able to come here for 2 weeks, visit and gone back. So if you plan to come back to Jamaica to live, now is the time to jump on board. We are developing, but the 2030 vision is there, and I see it happening, right? So jump on board. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm on the north-south highway. I really like driving on this highway, you know. It's just so peaceful, for one. No other vehicles to interfere with me, right? And the scenery is just so gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous scenery. All right? So I want to thank you so much for opening the video. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Yeah.